Hey everybody, Jason Darling, week 4 journal entry. Wanted to go over the scores that I got for the major life stressors in my life right now. And the first one, change in major eating habits. Switched to a vegetarian diet about 9 months ago, feeling a lot better. But it is stressful because I do miss meat. But I'm doing a lot better. Major change in sleeping habits. Recently with my new job, I switched to night shifts. And I'm on it for the next 2.5 months. So it's been a change with kids in school and everything. It's been hard. Changed to a new type of work. I went from an ICU nurse to now a med surg nurse. And I'm on nights, which is a lot different. Which I said, another one is obviously the change in work hours or conditions. And we recently moved to a new duty station. Being in the military happens every couple years, and it's always stressful. We're in a whole other state and city. Change in family get-togethers. We had a strong friendships and church family back in Colorado, and now we don't. So that was a big stressor on that. And changing in-law problems. Not so much their problems that we actually have some in-laws that live here, and we don't get to see them as much because we had high expectations to be closer together, and we're not. So it's been stressful. My total score is 249, so I'm right on the cusp. I'm being stressed out completely, but I'm hanging in there. Was I surprised with my life stressor score? No. Moving to a new post, beginning a different job, working night shift, constant letdown of expectations of in-law relationships, it's been taking its toll. Major stressors that are impacting my wellness, the change of type of work and the move to a different city is the biggest ones for me. Which dimensions of wellness are impacted by this? For me, is the physical, emotional, and mental. I've gained weight, lost weight, maintained weight, can't lose more. It's been a struggle. Been more easily irritated with things I wouldn't normally get irritated with, fighting more with my spouse. But we're working on that. At the end of the video, I'm going to describe and demonstrate the relaxation technique that I use most often, which is vigorous exercise. Can't really demonstrate movie watching. That's kind of a no-brainer. But do I think this technique works? It's effective for me. I do, because I practice this technique every day. Not every day, but 5 to 6 days a week. And my stress is controlled. But it isn't reasonable to perform vigorous exercises on such an extreme level all the time, or sit down and watch a movie every time I feel stressed out or my stress level is rising. So other relaxation techniques are needed. What are the major health risks and diseases associated with distress? Chronic physical illnesses, including heart disease, chronic respiratory disorders, and gastrointestinal conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome or migraine headaches. Luckily, I don't suffer from any of those, but it is something that could happen. And what 2 strategies that effectively deal with distress would I consider using on a weekly basis or even daily? The 2 that I often use along with the other 2 are prayer and meditation. Along with exercise, those help me control my stress and get me through the day. So the vigorous exercise that I'm going to demonstrate is I'm going to do a handful of reps with deadlifts with 315 pounds, and that gets my blood flowing, kind of gets my mind clear, because that's all I need to concentrate on for a short amount of time. Okay, here's a demonstration. Thank you. See you next time.